Hey guys and girls, how you doing? I'm back, ReZero, episode 15 now. Emilia's ran for the hills, Subaru's went to chase after her. They're now gonna sit and have a long conversation in the ruins of Echidna's trial temple, fortress thing, whatever you want to call it. 27.5 minutes! Oh, every episode is an extended OVA edition duration running episode. Well, that's another hour-long video coming up potentially. Oh my god, and it's gonna probably be 27 minutes long of dialogue as well. Well, time to sit back and relax, guys. This might be a long one for all I know. It's gonna be one hell of a context-heavy episode from what we found out in the previous episode about Emilia and something to do with her mum, Mother Milfina, Mother Fortuna. All right, and everybody that has lied to her, right? So that was a hint that she gave the previous episode. Her mum lied to her. Puck's now lied to her. Subaru didn't hold her hand until morning. He lied to her. Everybody lied to her. Right, and we touched upon, right, breaking a promise with Emilia back in season 1. I guess we're starting to learn more and more about the significance of why breaking a promise to Emilia seems like a very bad idea. She seems to have a lot of PTSD, traumatic stuff tied to breaking promises. Again, probably something to do with her previous childhood backstory and the whole frozen forest full of elves and how she got stuck in a crystal stasis before Puck woke her up and all of that. Probably something to do with that. Okay, so we're gonna now find out what that is, if we even get onto it. I don't know. We're on episode 15 out of 25 now, and we have still yet to touch upon this Emilia backstory that everyone's been hyping up to death about, that we're still not there yet. When are we going to get onto this? I hope it's not going to be like the last 2 to 3 episodes, man. I'm going to be so fucking pissed if that's the case. I thought we were going to get some really extended, long arcing Emilia backstory set of episodes. But that has yet to arrive. So let's see what this episode's about. All right, so in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, wow. No opening again. Baited. You activated my trap card. Trap hole. Since you have more than 1,500 attack points, you activated that trap. Ah, that would mind break me, man. Ah, that's... Oh, I'm getting an Otto backstory. The fuck? What are you? Fucking, what's his name? A Dr. Doolittle? Everyone fucking has hot mums in this show, man. Subaru's mom. Emilia's mom. Otto's mom. Divine protections are blessings. Yeah, there are people who would want that power for themselves. I know you were with my girlfriend. Wow, even the fucking animals cheating on each other.
思いがけず行商人として独り立ちしてがむしゃらに頑張りました。
Wow, that's what you get for that's what you get for meddling in public affairs. She was the daughter of some rich political power in that town. Fool. Well, no, I'd say you did the right thing. You got out from shitty society. Otto got the same treatment. Oh man. Wait, no. Wait, is that how they found... Wait, no. Is that how they found... Oh, no, it can't be, right? Is that how they found Otto back in season 1 and they were carrying him back to Subaru's camp? Right? Like a fucking spit roasted pig?
わかりました。ありがとうございます。なら、その人にも。
So that's the reason why Otto fucking seems to like owe Subaru such a massive debt. Oh hey! They're kicking in the opening again like they did in season 1, episode 8 or 9, I can't remember. Or is it 11? Can't believe this is an isekai, man. This is an isekai! You know how much I shit on that fucking genre, but this fucking series is like Attack on Titan level quality of amazingness. Oh!
正直、バルスの何にそこまで期待するのか、ラムにはわからないわ。間がいいだけの男、それがバルス。木を見たと、バルスがそう思って行動に移したのなら、それが価値を拾える唯一の目よ。なんだかんだでラムさんもナツキさんを信頼しているんですね。ラム様よ。
So, how does Garfield like replace his pants and his gloves every time? Huh? He's like the Hulk. How does Garfield get... Does he have like an infinite supply of those pants? What the fuck? Ram's able to go one-on-one with Garfield, fist fighting, what the... Lasagna, John! I haven't had my fucking lasagna! The fuck? Oh, we're going to spend half the episode then talking here.
実は走れてないにしても結構痩せ我慢してんだよ。そうなんだ。怒っちゃいないよ。焦りもしたし、正直生きた心地がしなかったけど。
そっか。怒ってないんだ。怒ってもくれないんだ。どうして怒ってくれないの？それならどうして約束守ってくれなかったの？
Why didn't you keep your promise?
約束破ってどこか行っちゃう。私を置いてどこかに行っちゃうの。約束破るのはダメ。嘘はダメ。ダメなの。
俺は君が好きだ。
It seems Emilia still doesn't understand that concept.
代わりにやって
Hey!
私がやらなきゃって意地張りやがって。結果失敗じゃ口先ばっかじゃねえか。あげくペット犬保護者がいなくなったら
Yeah. Roast Emilia for once.
俺は君が好きだよ。好きで好きで好きで、どうしようもないくらい好きだ。
なんで急に。
超綺麗なその銀髪も好きだし、潤んでて宝石みたいな紫紺の目も好きだし、一緒にいるだけでドキドキが止まらなくて、もうやばい。
What a man of culture, a man of class. He didn't once mention her tits. He mentioned every other part of her body, but I guess he's not a... And he didn't mention his ass either. Her ass. Yeah, Emilia just doesn't get it.
ああ、そうだな。だったら、どうしてダメな私を許すのよ。俺が君を好きだからだよ。でも、そんな弱いところとか、醜いって言えるところまで含めて、俺はエミリアって存在が丸ごと好きなんだ。そんなの、勝手すぎるじゃない。ダメだってたくさん言ったくせに。それでも好きなんて。何がどうだから信じられる。だから好きだ。そうじゃねえんだ。俺は君が好きだ。だから信じられる。こうだ。好きってだけで信じる理由になんてならない。
Why? Oh, what? God, you're such a hopeless case, Emilia. Subaru is the ultimate Emilia simp. Was it unrequited love or some shit? That's what it's called. Jesus, watching our old married couple having an argument right now. Oh, come on, don't flash that. Oh, that flash is an instant trigger, man. He's actually gonna do it, isn't he? Oh! Oh, he actually did it! Nobody came and cock blocked him like you typically find in anime. Oh! Oh, shit! Oh my god! Oh, that's just, oh, my brain.exe stopped working, man.
だから俺は君のことをずっと信じてる。どうしてかっていうなら。好きだから。でも歩いた道は消えない。エミリアは大丈夫だよ。どうしてそんな風に言えるの？大丈夫だよ、エミリア。俺はお前の味方だ。何でも思い出したらいい。それでもまだ怖いなら見つけるって何が？私の大事な気持ち。この記憶を全部取り戻した中に歩き続ける理由が。
Oops, there was a 60, oops, sorry, there's a 16-second, oops, right, what's this? Holy shit.
よう待たせたな。別に待っちゃいねえ。
Fuck's sake, man. I thought the episode was about to loop again and I paused it. That's gonna be more editing work for me to do in post-production that I don't want. Oh, I can't believe it. That's incredible. Well, that's another... Well, I mean, I didn't cry as hard as, as hard as the previous episodes, but I did fucking choke and tear up at the end there. That ending, I'm gonna have to watch this particular episode again late. Well, the first half I don't give a fuck about. I'm gonna have to watch the second half, the second chunk again later in my free time to go and fully appreciate and soak that all up. That last bit of this episode was incredible, man. Oh, I can't believe Subaru actually kissed Emilia. Subaru, halfway through season 2, has gone farther than most romance, rom-com, slice of life, main male MC Kung harem protagonists, male casted characters have in their romance relationship animes in 1,000 episodes and 10 seasons and 2 movies. Subaru's gone farther than most fucking relationships have gone so far in anime. Oh, that's I'm gonna have to go watch that scene again. Oh, choking fucking. When Subaru was thinking and reminiscing there, and it just had the instant flashback cut to Subaru's mum. I was gone. Like, that's one of the few times I've just felt I was perfectly fine. I wasn't really that mentally, sensitive right there. And then suddenly you just flash Subaru's mom there on the screen for just a second, and it's like flipping an on switch, and then suddenly the waterworks start going. This show is giving me some serious PTSD. It's like Attack on Titan with its soundtrack and certain key scenes in Attack on Titan. Like I said, this show literally is the second coming of Attack on Titan for me. My first time watching this. The experience is literally like watching Attack on Titan again for the first time. But this show is even more painful than Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan's like, hype scenes here and there. Then you get those really deep, emotional, painful moments. But this show, fucking painful all the way through. And it's giving me such serious levels of traumatic PTSD that just a brief speck of a just flash of a frame of a scene, a character that has gone, a certain soundtrack, and I'm going to instantly start bawling my eyes out again. That's incredible. Very few shows that I know of can make me fucking cry and just instantly switch on the waterworks like that. Alright, you have when Boromir dies in Lord of the Rings Part 1. Oops, spoiler. You have the Band of Brothers opening, right? The opening theme tune. You have the first 10 minutes of Up. You have Violet Evergarden episode 10. Actually, in fact, all of Violet Evergarden now, and if you watch it back, now that you know the whole story is pretty much cry on command. The whole soundtrack is cry on command. You have Erwin's death in fucking Attack on Titan in season 3. Oops, spoilers. The whole soundtrack of Attack on Titan, like everything in fucking these shows, man, they're so good. A show is fucking incredible when it can make me just absolutely die. All right, on command like that. Yeah. So, man, this episode, wow, incredible. All right, so that last bit, I like that last bit. The little touch at the end there was great. You saw Emilia's eyes staring right into Subaru, but she couldn't see Subaru in those eyes, right, represented by the no reflection. And then she closed her eyes, she blinked for a sec, and then when she opened them again, you got to see Subaru's reflections in her eyes. It's sort of like symbolic that Emilia can finally, see Subaru. It's like that fucking Avatar meme, right? They say in Avatar, I see you. It's not just I see you. It's like I see into you. I see your spirit. I see your everything. I have this spiritual, emotional, telepathic connection to you. Emilia there with Subaru, like glistening reflection in her eyes. She could finally, have some kind of bonded connection, okay, with Subaru. And I don't mean the sexy, intimate, physical kind in bed. She's got some spiritual, emotional now connection to Subaru, which for the longest time Subaru's just been hitting a fucking brick wall trying to talk to Emilia as to why Subaru loves her and how come Emilia just can't seem to fucking understand. Emilia, you thought Subaru was the dense main male harem hentai isekai protag, or Emilia is the dense female isekai protag. She doesn't fucking get it. Okay, because no matter how many times Subaru just kept banging on to Emilia about I love you, okay, and I'll do everything for you. I'm the biggest Emilia simp there is. I will go to the ends of the earth to see you smile and be happy and whatnot. And then Emilia's like, I don't get it, liar! I don't get it. What are you talking about? Why do you like me? Huh? I'm useless. It's like, I can't remember all of the characteristics Subaru listed out, but it's like, I like your legs, I like your hands, I like your eyes, I like your hair, I like your feet, I like your C-cup titties, I like your thighs, I like your ass, I like your... did he actually say anything personality-wise? I'm pretty sure he must have, alright? I'm not gonna go back and check, but I'm pretty sure. But then Emilia's like, everything you listed is so fucking useless. It's like, I'm sorry, no, it's not useless, alright? That's all powerful equipment you got there, Emilia. But in any case, like, the main point I'm trying to get at is, Emilia just... Again, we go back to this topic of self-worth. How many times are we gonna have to beat a dead horse with this fucking moral of the story and take home message, huh? And here we thought Emilia was done self-belittling herself back at the end of season 1. Same with Subaru, and then Subaru previously was there, losing the will to live again when confronting the witches. And now here Emilia is again losing the will to live, having no self-confidence and self-worth. So Emilia had this problem of just... no self-worth, she thinks that nobody will give a shit. Hey, no wonder Subaru and Emilia make such an awesome duo. But then again, also, Rem arguably is the same thing. Rem also had the self-deprecating lack of self-confidence and self-value, so self-respect sort of problem. So no wonder Rem and Emilia and Subaru should be just the perfect polygamy relationship threesome. Alright, they can jack themselves off all night long, all week long in bed about how they just self-deprecate themselves. They're all masochists. Alright, they all love to just shame on each other. They all just love to hate on themselves. Alright, such a masochist. Alright, I love suffering. I love making myself feel bad. Alright, like all three of them just love hating on themselves. No wonder all three of them seem to get along and seem to like to, be in a relationship and whatnot. It's like they're all relatable. They're all like mirror reflections of one another. People who seem to not value their own existence, and it's like, the world would be better off without them. Like Rem's like, if I never existed and Ram had 2 horns, life would be better off, right? Nobody cares about me, says Rem. And then Emilia's like, I'm fucking useless. Okay, like, I give you so much trouble. If I never existed and being this affiliation with the Witch of Envy, I wouldn't probably be causing you, Subaru, so much trouble. So it's like, Emilia's also like, I'm a problem for everyone. Alright, and then Subaru's like, I'm a useless loser. I don't think anybody would care if I'm gone. All three of these guys, man, it's just so fucking oh, man, it's just absolute clown fiesta, drama fest between these three. So eventually, Subaru finally managed to just beat it into fucking Emilia's head that he loves her and he'll do everything for her. No matter how much Emilia fails, Subaru will stay by her. And, Subaru's like, okay, time to go in for the sucker punch. The mouth pucker, the sucker fish. And then, look at that frame right there. Oh, and then they kissed. Oh, did Subaru go in for the tongue as well? I doubt it, but oh, just look at that. That looks so wholesome, man. This show is incredible. They even had a kiss. I was complaining previously about how Subaru doesn't even get to hug Emilia. All he's had lately is just a fucking lap pillow. Alright, but he's never really embraced Emilia. Maybe he's got an Emilia body pillow back in his room that he can go and go hug instead in his free time. Or maybe it's Rem for all I know. Or maybe it's Echidna now for all I know. But yeah, hey, Subaru making steps, man. He's on what? First base? Was it first base? Second? I don't know what bases is which. His first base is kiss, right? Second base is when you start plowing. Third base is marriage. Fourth base, I guess, is I don't know. So yeah, Subaru's made it. Oh damn, Subaru has gone farther in a love relationship than I've ever had in 30 years of my life. This 2D PNG anime character. All these 2D anime PNG characters making more advancements in their romantic relationships than I've ever did in real life in 30 fucking years, man. It's so sad. No, I don't care. I absolutely don't care. Right, so yeah, so that was the 40 minutes and we're just talking about the ending, about, you know, Subaru and Emilia's fucking, you know, lovers quarrel. The old couple arguing at it again. That shows how much they love each other, man. When an old couple is there just fucking arguing like that, spilling out all their emotional guts, trying to learn about the good, the bad, and the ugly about each other, that's when you know that's a good married couple. That's a successful relationship, when you're able to just spill your beans like that and afterwards still be sucking on each other's faces like that. That's a successful relationship. I've never been in a relationship, but I've backseated enough relationships to probably know more about relationships than people who have been in relationships. Okay, to know what is a successful and what is a failed relationship. So I'd say that's a pretty successful one in the making right there. Okay, so the first half of the episode, man, we got an Otto backstory, huh? So TLDR, Otto was basically Dr. Dolittle, able to talk to animals. And yeah, that was his upbringing, right? He just able to talk to the animals. And one day he just got into some political fiasco scandal, and then that caused him to get kicked out of the city, and then he became a merchant trader. And yeah, and then, you know, fight with Garfield. I mean, you know, not really a whole lot to talk about there. But hey, glad to know that Otto was indeed a main character all along, and he even gets his own full dedicated half an extended episode worth of backstory. Alright, so Emilia, as she said, Puck's gone. She's slowly regaining these memories that don't exist anymore. So all of this time, we've never had an Emilia backstory because Emilia didn't... Well, I mean, her backstory was non-existent in her mind, but now it's slowly returning to her. And yeah, she's getting these memories back of her mum that she never even knew existed until her memory started coming back. And it's like... Oh boy, oh man, it seems like this Emilia backstory is about to come crashing down on us in the upcoming episodes. I can't wait to see what that's going to be all about. Hopefully, it doesn't destroy me emotionally too bad. Who am I kidding? It's probably going to destroy me really, really bad. Alright, but I'm waiting. I'm eager to find out what the fuck happened to Emilia to give her such a traumatized life and current mental state right now. Alright, and that's coming up real soon, alright? As she said right there, her memories are slowly flooding back. All these memories that I don't recall ever having are slowly creeping back into my mind, and I'm starting to get more and more Vietnam flashback PTSD staring off into the distance moments. So forgive me, Subaru, if I suddenly start going a little bit crazy, as if I'm not crazy enough as it is. And Subaru's like, joke's on you, I like crazy. That was a Halo 2 reference, right? Yeah, that was a Cortana reference right there. So I think that's it. That's it for this week. That's it for episode 15. Hope you guys have enjoyed the reaction. Hope you guys have enjoyed sucking up those little droplets of tears I had towards the end of this episode. That's another episode in the crying montage. That's like, what, 12 episodes now of this whole fucking show, if not even more than that I've literally had fucking mind broken, emotionally damaged. Granted, it was mainly Subaru's mum that fucking set it up, and Emilia going in for the kill steal right there at the end there with the unexpected kiss. Okay, so that is it. Hope you guys have enjoyed the reaction. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Join the Discord, join the Patreon, follow me on Twitch, alright? I'm streaming every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday between 2 to 8 p.m. UK time. I don't know where that is in your country, but 2 to 8 p.m. UK time, Fridays to Sundays. Live reaction content every week, and also gameplay. So please make a Twitch account and go support your boy out on Twitch. I very much appreciate it. Don't be such a lecherous, ungrateful, unsupportive, parasitic cunt. Alright, just staying on YouTube and Patreon. Learn to branch out and use other platforms like Twitch. The main hub of gaming, not YouTube. Twitch. Make a Twitch account and go follow the stream, alright? Follow the stream, follow the stream, follow the stream. Support your boy out. Big massive shout out to all of my existing patrons right now supporting me on Patreon. And last but not least, big massive shout outs once again to the Sloth Troopers, Tomato, Edith's Musketeer, and Flawed Otaku. And also to the Supreme Sloth supporter, as always, Zozo. Thank you guys so much, as always, for your next extra levels of financial backing and support. You guys are all absolutely freaking awesome, alright? absolute champions, especially the top dog still to this day, Zozo. If anyone else also wants to flex on the rest of the community with these top dog shout out financial backing and supporters, and you're not a broke ass bitch, alright, then go and sign up on my Patreon, have a browse of all of the tiers, pick the best one that best suits you. The Supreme tier has 2 slots left available for them giga whales out there that like my content and also want to financially super back me and support me, alright, in chasing after my dreams of becoming a full-time content creator here on YouTube and on the wide web. Okay, so that is it for this video, for the ReZero reactions for this week. I'll be back next week for the continuation on with episode 16, alright, and hopefully we can finally get onto that Emilia backstory. Finally. Okay, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, but until then, that is it from me. Bye for now!